Just tell us a little bit more about the cloud hanging over Hong Kong this morning.
Well, this morning you do see daily life resuming. We have a busy road in front of me. You have buses, taxis, and cars driving by. But here you can see remnants of the aftermath. I'm in front of a burnt-out MTR station in Admiralty, which is across from Pacific Place, which was closed yesterday. It has since reopened with other MTR stations, but again, this entrance is shut. And as you can see, passerbys are taking photos. They're also picking up newspapers here, which are telling very different stories. For example, you have the China Daily with pictures of Xi Jinping with a headline stating China marches on, not a hint of what happened in Hong Kong on the front pages, whereas local newspapers, you can see imagery and headlines emblazoned with the ideas and themes as to what happened on Hong Kong's most chaotic and violent day. And that saw heavy confrontations between police and protesters that led to more than 180 arrests being made, more than 30 hospitalizations, including that 18-year-old student who was shot. 6 live rounds were fired by police, and he was shot by one of them. Now, cable TV has since reported that he is to survive after surgery to remove that bullet. He does remain in stable condition. So again, there's a lot hanging on the government, and frustration likely to continue among protesters here as they digest what took place yesterday after a long day and night. And Police Commissioner Stephen Low, he defended the officers' actions, saying that they were reasonable and lawful given their circumstances. But it is coming under fire from international commentators. UK's Foreign Secretary saying that is disproportionate, and you have U.S. Republican lawmakers saying that dissent in Hong Kong, that represents the price to pay from 70 years of Chinese communist rule.
Yeah, Sophie, it certainly seems like it's reaching a boiling point now in Hong Kong. What are we expecting to see today? More protests?
More protests are planned, disruptions to the MTR. This morning, we're already seeing congestion at some stations like at North Point, and there are delays among the Gun Tong line. And there are calls to gather in Kowloon at the West Kowloon Courthouse. I believe we have some pictures ahead of that gathering. This is where 96 protesters who were charged with rioting on Monday are set to appear. So the unrest likely to continue to weigh heavily on Hong Kongers' minds this Wednesday.